Her response to sarcastically post this and continue to say that it was just stretching, but when you go to her page, you see that she posts content just like this in busy commercial gyms to promote her OnlyFans. And if you can't have self-respect, at least have respect for the people around you at the gym. You need to do better. Mind your own business.
Previously, in the first episode of Destroying Toxic Influencers, we covered Joey Swoll calling out bizarre creators who used outrageous tactics to chase internet fame, like turning gym culture into an overly sexual spectacle. Now we're back with episode 2. But this time, we're not exposing 3 clout chasers. We're exposing 6. Yeah, their numbers are growing. Pretty pathetic, right? Lately, gym culture has been spiraling out of control, and it's no surprise that more people are pushing for a ban on filming in gyms. This week, we're breaking down Joey Swoll's latest takedowns. Known for promoting gym positivity and his motto, "Mind your own business,"
Mind your own business.
Joey is flipping the script on toxic gym culture by exposing those who exploit others for clout. I'm just as excited as you are, so let's dive in. First up, we have this OnlyFans model who somehow manages to turn a simple task, packing her gym bag, into a full-blown spectacle. In the clip, she's seen bending over right in front of a barbell, accidentally rubbing herself against it. And just in case there was any doubt about her intentions, she takes a quick glance at her camera, yes, the one she set up herself, and flashes a smug little smile. Subtle, right? Joey Swoll wasted no time calling her out, and honestly, he couldn't have put it better. Rubbing yourself on gym equipment just to sell more OnlyFans subscriptions? Disgusting.
Rubbing yourself on gym equipment to sell more subscriptions to your OF account. Disgusting.
But what makes it even worse is that this isn't even a one-time thing. Nope, she's done it multiple times. Same gym, same tactics.
And this isn't the first time you've done this. You've done multiple videos just like this in that exact gym.
And even outside the gym in grocery stores and department stores, where, by the way, minors are around.
Including videos out in public in grocery stores, department stores, where other people are, including minors.
And despite multiple reports to the gym, Ultraflex has done absolutely nothing about it.
And I messaged this gym, Ultraflex, multiple times, and they've done nothing about it.
Real disappointing. But of course, instead of reflecting on her actions, she doubled down. She went to her OnlyFans account and actually encouraged people to check out why Joey Swoll supposedly called her a hoe. Except he didn't. What he actually said was that if she insists on doing this, she should at least keep it at home and out of the gym.
What I said was, if you're going to do this, to keep this nonsense at home and out of the gym.
And honestly, he's right. If you can't have a shred of self-respect or integrity, the least you can do is respect the people around you. Gym equipment isn't a personal prop for your content. No one wants to touch that. It's not just embarrassing, it's straight up inconsiderate. She needs to do better. Mind your own business.
You need to do better. Mind your own business.
Next up, let's talk about this absolute mess. Joey Swoll recently reacted to a video that a trainer from Onyx, the gym he trains at, sent him. And honestly, it's unreal. So this girl apparently came in under a fake name just to film stretching videos. Sounds harmless, right? Yeah, not really, because what she actually did made every trainer and client in the gym uncomfortable. The trainer ended up sending the footage to the gym's owner, Griff, who's also a good friend of his. And the guy was so disgusted that he left his meeting on the spot just to kick her out. That's how bad it was. And you'd think that would be the end of it, but nope. Instead of taking the L, she decided to go full sarcasm mode, posting about how she was just stretching. Like she wasn't doing this on purpose. But Joey wasn't buying it. And neither was anyone else. Because if you check out her page, it's pretty obvious what's going on. This isn't a one-time thing. She regularly films suggestive content in crowded commercial gyms just to promote her OnlyFans. And listen, no hate to OnlyFans creators. Make your money however you want. But let's not pretend this kind of content belongs in a gym.
Nothing against OnlyFans, make money how you want, but this content has no place in the gym.
Joey made it clear, gyms need to start cracking down on this. And Onyx handled it exactly how they should have. More gyms need to follow their lead and start kicking out anyone, male or female, who's pulling stunts like this for clout. At the end of the day, people go to the gym to work out, not to be unwilling extras in someone's thirst trap. And honestly, Joey's right. This girl needs to do better.
You need to do better. Mind your own business.
Have some self-respect, and if you can't manage that, at least respect the people around you.
And if you can't have self-respect, at least have respect for the people around you at the gym.
All right, this next one is straight up embarrassing. So, in this video, we've got a girl doing the weirdest, most exaggerated squats you've ever seen. Except, let's be real, she's not even trying to work out. She's got her camera perfectly positioned right in front of her, medicine ball in hand, and she's bouncing it off the floor while making straight up suggestive eye contact with the camera. And those weird flirty smiles? Yeah, she knows exactly what she's doing. Meanwhile, everyone else in the gym is just minding their business, actually working out. You know, the thing you're supposed to do at a gym. Then, out of nowhere, we get an absolute legend of a guy stepping in to call her out. And he does not hold back. He walks right up and straight up asks her, "What are you doing?" She tries to brush it off, saying, "It's just my leg day warm-up."
So actually,
Yeah, sure. We're all just supposed to believe that, right? But this guy, he's not buying it for a second. He fires back with, "Don't give me that bullshit. I know what you're doing."
don't give me that bullshit. I know you know what you're doing.
And boom, she's caught. You can see the panic in her face, but instead of owning up to it, she just keeps repeating, "It's just my leg day warm-up." Like, come on, that's your best defense? Then things get even better. The guy actually tries to make her realize that she is the problem with this whole gym creep narrative. And how does she respond? "Are you pointing at me?" Acting like he's the bad guy here. Yeah, nice try. We all know who's really in the wrong. And this dude? He's having none of it. He shuts her down immediately, saying, "Don't come to my gym and do this sexual shit. Keep that online." And then he kicks her camera over. Absolutely legendary. Hopefully she learned her lesson. But let's be real, probably not. Alright, this one is just wild. So Joey posted a video last week calling out a woman who was straight up using gym equipment to perform vulgar sexual acts.
Where this woman films herself performing lewd sexual acts on gym equipment.
All so she could sell more subscriptions to her exclusive content. Yeah, you heard that right. She wasn't there to work out. She wasn't even pretending. She was literally using the gym as her personal content studio. Now you'd think after getting exposed like that, she'd maybe reflect, take some accountability, and realize, yeah, that was pretty messed up. But nope, instead she actually doubled down. And get this, her response? She tried to say that there's no difference between what she was doing and the videos Joey posts. Yeah, let that one sink in for a second. She really said that. But it gets worse. Instead of just taking the L and moving on, she and her friend decided to attack Joey, claiming he was bullying her for simply doing her job.
And then her and her friend attacked me, saying that I was bullying her for simply trying to do her job.
Like, hold up, filming inappropriate content in a gym to make money is your job now? That's wild. And look, Joey made it crystal clear. He's got nothing against how people make their money, but keep that at home and out of the gym.
And again, I have nothing against OF. You make money how you want, but keep it at home and out of the gym.
The gym is for working out, not for making explicit content. Honestly, I hope the gym management sees this and kicks her out.
I hope this gym sees this and kicks your ass out. You need to do better.
If you're out here turning a public gym into your personal OnlyFans set, you need to reflect a bit on yourself. This next person is beyond disgusting. So, in this video, we've got yet another OnlyFans model pulling some creepy attention-seeking stunt. But this time, it's not at the gym. Nope, she's on a packed train, surrounded by strangers, and she decides that this is the perfect time to sexually harass an elderly man. Here's what happens. She squats down in front of him, accidentally brushing up against his lap while wearing an extremely revealing short skirt. And instead of just apologizing and moving on like any normal person would, she actually asks him if he wants her to do it again.
Do you want me to do it again? Shall I?
Seriously, the guy just laughs it off. Probably because, let's be real, what else is he supposed to do? But she doesn't stop there. She keeps on acting sexual, right there, in a public space, in front of everyone. Now, Joey saw this nonsense, and no surprise here, he went off. He called it exactly what it is: harassment on public transportation for the sake of likes, views, and selling more subscriptions. And honestly, he made the perfect point.
Harassing someone on public transportation, and all for what? Some likes and attention so you can sell more subscriptions to your OF account.
Imagine if a man did this to a woman.
Can you imagine if a man did something like this to a woman?
There would be outrage, there would be news articles, there would be people demanding accountability. But when the roles are reversed, crickets. And the funniest part? The girl actually blocked Joey, thinking he wouldn't see it. Yeah, nice try. Joey sees everything.
And it's funny that you blocked me thinking I wouldn't see this. I see everything.
And he didn't just stop there, he tagged in Uncle Dijon, a guy known for teaching hard lessons.
I'm gonna have to bring in the big guns on this one and tag in my brother from another mother, the great Uncle Dijon, to teach you a lesson.
And let me tell you, the lesson this time? Absolute gold. Uncle Dijon didn't just roast her. He gave a whole track safety lesson about the third rail on train tracks, which carries 750 volts of electricity, a lethal amount. His comparison? Just like you don't mess with the third rail, you don't go around harassing people in public to promote your OF page.
Now, this is not ideal, kind of like harassing people in public to promote your OF page, but at least you get good safety advice from my page.
And honestly, that's the perfect analogy. At the end of the day, this wasn't just some dumb, harmless prank. It was straight up harassment, and people need to start calling it out for what it is. So, in this next video, we've got a woman casually walking into a supermarket, taking off her underwear, yes, in the middle of the store, and then placing it in the hot dog section like it's some kind of donation.
In with the hot dogs.
And she just walks away like nothing happened. Seriously, what is wrong with people? Joey's reaction? Pure disgust. And honestly, rightfully so. He called this one of the most disgusting videos he's ever been sent. And let's be real, that says a lot. He straight up asked, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" Because really, who does this? And the worst part? This isn't even the first time she's pulled this nonsense. Apparently, she's got a whole collection of videos doing this, including one where she drops her underwear into the hot dogs. Imagine being the poor, unsuspecting customer who picks that up. Absolutely vile. Joey even pointed out that, while he's not a lawyer, this has to be illegal. And honestly, she deserves jail time for this. If you can't have self-respect, at least have respect for the people who have to shop there. And then came the perfect update. Turns out in one of her videos, she was doing this nonsense in Spain, and when local officials and residents saw it, they told her to leave the country.
And when local officials and people saw this disgusting behavior, they told her to leave the country.
That's right, she literally got kicked out. But before that, Uncle Dijon had to step in with his own hilarious take, mocking the whole thing by pretending to help employees by putting the underwear back where it actually belongs. The internet may be a weird place, but at least sometimes justice is served.